Neighbors, we've invited you here this evening to offer you a proposition. Now, this isn't for timid souls, if there are any such among you. This proposition is for brave souls, for bold adventurers. So if that's the sort you are, then listen here. Now that we've driven the redcoats back to England and freed ourselves from bloody King George, we can leave behind these played-out colonies where land costs a fortune and sheriffs look over your shoulders and folks crowd you from all sides. We can cross the mountains into the west and start over. They say it's wild out there between the Ohio River and the Great Lakes, wild and wonderful. They say the trees out there are so tall, the forest at noontime is as dark as midnight. The soil is so rich, if you drop a kernel of corn on the ground, you better jump back, or the stalk will poke you in the eye. In the prairies, the grasses grow higher than the head of a man on horseback, and flowers blaze up in all the colors of the rainbow. The game is so abundant. You can shoot the meat for supper from your cabin door, deer, turkey, rabbit, whatever you have a taste for, and you can keep warm in winter under beaver pelts and buffalo robes. The rivers are big and lazy, just right for drifting down in a boat, and the fish jump out of the water smack into your frying pan. It is a land flowing with milk and honey, so they say. Now, doesn't that sound like a place you'd like to go? Land's cheap in the Ohio Valley, and the people are so few, nobody minds your business. Nobody keeps track of whether you shave in the morning or say your prayers at night. Of course, I wouldn't be telling you the whole truth if I didn't admit folks also say it can get mighty lonely, especially in the deep woods, especially in winter when snow piles high against your cabin walls. The nearest neighbor might be half a day's walk away. And when you go hunting supper, the bears and the wolves and the lions may go hunting you. And if the beasts don't get you, the Indians might, for they believe all that land out there belongs to them. Or you could run into a British soldier come down from Canada, or a cutthroat come out from the east. And if you escape the redcoats and the ruffians and the Indians and the animals, you're liable to freeze in a blizzard, or drown in a flood, or sink in quicksand, or fall sick from fever. I don't mean to scare you now, but there are graves in that wild country filled with the bones of giants. And some folks say giants could still be roaming the woods. Dragons could be lurking in the caves, woolly mammoths in the swamps, and unicorns in the cane brakes. Other folks tell about hearing devils howling at night and seeing the shadows of witches flying across the moon. You won't find many preachers out there to save your soul, but you might find an old hermit or a huckster selling miracle waters or the prophet of some crazy new creed. So you take your chances if you cross the mountains into the west. You have to leave behind everyone you know except maybe a wife or a husband and your children. You have to leave behind everything you own except what will fit in a wagon or a pack. You have to abandon all certainty and comfort. But if you want cheap land, if you crave adventure, if you're looking for wonders, well, then you'll pull up stakes and head to the wilderness.